Man, you guys come on in here, like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you guys will get all the updates whenever I release videos on this channel. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He represent Midlife Music. And wow, we got to get into this one today, you guys, as Lonzo Ball, star point guard for the Chicago Bulls, who has been injured. He will not play. He didn't play last year. He's not expected to play at least for the first half of the season this year. Unbelievable. Salute to everybody that's going to come in the chat, man. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe, share this video on your social media. Man, as I have some information right here. This guy you see on your screen, his name is Alan Foster. Now, this guy on your screen is suing Lonzo Ball and a business associate, or I believe financial advisor of Lonzo Ball, for $30 million. Now, I have the entire lawsuit paperwork right here in front of my face, and this is this is like 46 pages of paperwork that I have here in front of me, where this was filed in Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles, on the 11th of this month at 11:53 p.m. David W. Slayton, executive officer and the clerk of court, by E. Galatia, deputy clerk, by Jason P. Koch, state bar number 325156, law office of Jason P. Koch, 3 West Carrillo Street, Suite 216, Santa Barbara, California, 93101. It says attorney for the plaintiff, Gregory Allen Foster. Now, if you guys don't know who this is, Gregory Allen Foster, and Lonzo Ball have a history. Apparently, he has known these guys since they were kids. And he basically has stated on numerous occasions that he helped create Big Baller Brand, and that it was his idea, the creation of Big Baller Brand, that he helped pitch to LeVar Ball, if I'm not mistaken. Also, man, this is crazy, man. It says, I'm gonna read this paper right here in front of y'all, just the first page. I'm gonna read it so you guys can hear this first page. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come on. It says Superior Court of the State of California in and for the County of Los Angeles, Gregory Allen Foster, an individual plaintiff, versus Lonzo Anderson Ball, an individual, Lameka Lukanga, an individual, Life Financial Group LLC, a Colorado limited liability company, and does 1 through 20 inclusive defendants. It says the complaint that he is putting out against Lonzo Ball is for malicious prosecution, breach of something duty. I can't even pronounce that damn word. It says intentional interference with contractual relations and unjust enrichment. Demand for jury trial. And if you guys go look through this paperwork, it says that he is alleged through his attorney that on or about April the 2nd of 2019, Lonzo filed a complaint in the Superior Court for the County of Los Angeles, case number, against Allen for fraud, breach of this duty that I can't even pronounce that word, conversion and accounting, and that complainant Lonzo alleged that he was the manager of BBB, which stands for Big Baller Brand, who continues to hold a 51% ownership interest in BBB and exercise his power as the holder of the majority, exercise his power as the holder of a majority ownership interest in BBB to bring claims alleged in the complaint. Hey man, this lawsuit is 43 pages long. This lawsuit also included in this lawsuit, there is paperwork in this lawsuit that says Exhibit 1. I ain't even put this on the screen, and it basically is a proposed terms of an agreement. It looks like that was allegedly between Alan Foster and Lonzo Ball, or the Ball family, I would say. And at the end of this agreement, it seems to have 3 different signatures on this agreement. Now, at the end of this agreement, it seems to say LeVar Ball, Tina Ball, Alan Foster's name. And all 3 of them allegedly have signed this agreement. I'll tell y'all something, man. I'm looking through this. This is unbelievable, man. This is unbelievable. Now, let me give you guys some of the history between these guys. Let me give y'all some of the history between these guys, right? So, Alan Foster was what you would say a big part of the Ball family's life. You know, there have been reports on how him and LeVar Ball's relationship allegedly fell out, and the whole Ball family relationship allegedly fall out. There have been prior reports about this. It says that Lonzo publicly had ended his friendship and partnership with one of his dad's best friends. It says in this report from clutchpoints.com from back in 2020, it says that at the time, it says Foster, Alan Foster, who had a strong relationship with the Balls dating back to 2010. It said Lonzo and Foster's sons became friends in the 7th grade, which paved the way for LeVar Ball and Alan Foster to be friends. It says, according to this report, that LeVar always praised Alan in the past. Just to read what he had to say about Alan in his 2017 interview for ESPN, the magazine, it says this dude, a quote unquote from LeVar Ball, it says this dude is one of the smartest suckers ever. He knows how everything goes. We had shirts made that said Team Ball, Unbelievable. He said, LeVar, your creativity is crazy. Let's create your brand, man. Your brand is bigger than anything. Somebody's going to run away with your ish, man. So LeVar, in a quote to ESPN in an interview, basically, according to clutchpoints.com, LeVar Ball admitted, I'm going to repeat the quote again, that it says LeVar Ball made in a 2017 interview for ESPN, the magazine, about this guy you see on your screen right there. It said, this dude is one of the smartest suckers ever. He knows how everything goes. We had shirts made that said Team Ball and Unbelievable, he said. LeVar, your creativity is crazy. Let me create your brand. Your brand is bigger than anything. Somebody's going to run away with your ish, man. Is what LeVar Ball said that Alan Foster told him, right? Now it says that Alan Foster, according to this report from clutchpoints.com, it says that Alan Foster successfully convinced LeVar Ball to start Big Baller Brand and make him a business manager. It said he had 16.3% stake in the company, according to these reports. It says, but then Lonzo Ball got suspicious. His financial advisor, named Humble Lukanga, first raised concerns about Foster's business decisions and communications in the fall of 2018. Lukanga is claimed that the personal taxes of Ball and business taxes of Big Baller Brand could not be completed on time because they failed to account for $1.5 million of earned income. Now, this is Lukanga's side. This is their side. But Alan Foster has his side too. And Alan Foster has filed a $30 million lawsuit against these Lonzo and Lukanga. It says Lukanga dug even deeper, saying he had repeatedly asked Alan Foster about transactions and it got ridiculous. This was an actual business email Lukanga sent to Lonzo and LeVar. Now, it says, quote, Foster won't show any invoices or documentation of these expenses. He won't give me the number to the vendors. He says he paid. I never seen a company operate by withdrawing millions in cash. Only you and Alan can withdraw cash, and I know you didn't take out $1.5 million, so where's the money? Question mark. It said the FBI began investigating whether Alan Foster defrauded the Ball family out of millions of dollars in 2019. According to the LA Times, at first, you can't help but feel sorry for LeVar and Lonzo for being taken advantage of, but there's some things you and the Balls didn't know about Alan Foster. Now, listen, I'm going to say this right now. Alan Foster says he has his side of the story. Alan Foster says that people have only heard one side of the story and basically judge him because of his past history. But he said that he was in a situation to where he helped LeVar Ball and the Ball family. He knew them before they were famous, and he helped pitch these ideas to them. And in front of me right now, on this paperwork, in this lawsuit, is somewhat of a written agreement, a signed agreement that has these people's names, signatures on it. And so I'm just going to tell you guys this right now. Alan Foster, he had his side to the whole story. Now, from Alan Foster's side of this thing, he said that he'd been helping Lonzo since he was at UCLA. Alan Foster said that he had been helping these, or even before then, I would say. But let me go ahead and give you guys some of Alan Foster's side, right? And I am going to actually, you know what? I'm going to have Alan Foster come on the show. I'm going to have him come live on the show and explain his side of the story. And I'm going to tell him, if LeVar wants to come on and explain his side after, I will let LeVar come on too, just to be fair. Just to be fair. But this right here is unbelievable. And it says that, you know, Alan, you know, has basically stated in the past that he basically helped take care of Lonzo. He said that he basically helped purchase things for Lonzo Ball while he was at UCLA. Right? This is a story, man, that, and man, $30 million, man. I mean, I'm looking at I'm over here looking at this lawsuit right now, man. This thing is 43 pages long, y'all. All of this paperwork in this lawsuit that I'm seeing right now. I couldn't even put all this stuff on the screen. Right? And that's how long this report is, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. Let me see if I can find this part right here. Because Alan Foster has claimed that he, you know, has helped Lonzo and the family out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Now it says that Alan Foster in the past, Lonzo, I believe, or excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me read this right here. I want to make sure I get this right there. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come on in, man. Y'all smash this like button as y'all come on in. All right, so look, Alan has accused the Ball family. This is what Alan has put out there, Alan Foster. He says he's loaned to LeVar, to Tina Ball, his wife, and Alonzo Ball, hundreds of thousands of dollars from his personal savings for various things, including, he claims, over $130,000 of Lonzo's living expenses. He said that he loaned to them. He said during Lonzo's first semester at UCLA, he complained to LeVar and Allen that his dorm room had poor air conditioning and he hated UCLA's meal plan, according to documents. It says, so Alan Foster said that Lonzo and LeVar asked Alan if he would rent an apartment or a condo for Lonzo, pay for Lonzo's personal trainer, including furnishings and laptops, plus pay for Lonzo's food bills while he was at UCLA. All of this was apparently in prior documents, right? Unbelievable, right? Now, it says that in a countersuit from Foster in the past, he has stated that LeVar embezzled funds for his extravagant lifestyle while also reportedly misleading Lonzo on Foster's involvement in the missing funds. It said the countersuit he had filed in the past to them in the original suit filed in March by Lonzo against Foster, right? They have alleged that Foster embezzled money to them, but Foster says he has his side of the story where he been helping them from when Lonzo went to UCLA and giving them money. Now, on this lawsuit I have right here in front of me, which I told y'all, this thing got 43 pages on here, man. This lawsuit is saying a number of things, right? And I'm talking about this lawsuit, man. Lord have mercy, bro. This is all in documented now. I'll read some of this to you guys so y'all can hear what some of this lawsuit says. It says, on or about September the 9th, 2021, Lonzo sat for a deposition in the matter and gave sworn testimony regarding his alleged ownership and involvement in BBB. In that deposition, Lonzo admitted he has no ownership interest and was never a member of Big Baller Brand. Lonzo further admitted, contrary to his allegations, Allen did not have access to Lonzo's finances and did not provide him with financial advice. Lonzo later quietly dismissed his complaint, except as to claims for conversion and accounting, because his deposition testimony revealed his other alleged claims were completely falsified. Lonzo knew at the time he filed the 2019 complaint that his claims of ownership in Big Baller Brand were completely false, as were his allegations that Allen had breached fiduciary duty owed to him, that Allen was one of his financial advisors. It said that Allen directed Lonzo to take on high interest loans and that Allen took undisclosed referral fees from those same high interest loans. It said Lonzo, without having ownership interest in Big Baller Brand LLC or being a member of BBB, as he himself admitted in September 2021 deposition, attempted to access and close BBB's Wells Fargo account in Milwaukee using a forged signature. This was done with assistance from his financial advisor, Humble, an owner of LLFG, and knowing his signature on the document was presented to the Wells Fargo Bank in Milwaukee was forged. It said Lonzo concealed the fact that his signature was forged from Wells Fargo to close the account. Neither Lonzo nor Humble had any right to access or close the Wells Fargo account, as Lonzo admitted he had no BBB ownership. It says that in this lawsuit, it says, yet they proceeded to misrepresent themselves to the bank to improperly freeze the account. Their actions were done with full knowledge that Lonzo had no true authorization or documentation over BBB bank account to close it. Number 6, it says, Lonzo admitted in a deposition that Allen never had access to his personal affairs, was never his financial advisor, and did not have access to his personal bank account and finances. Lonzo, despite being aware of the fact that he's not a member and did not have any ownership interest in BBB, misrepresented his position and uttered the following false and defamatory statements concerning Allen in his interview with ESPN in March 2019. And I quote, Allen used his access to my business and finances to enrich himself. As a result, I have decided to sever all ties with Allen effective immediately, and that Allen misappropriated funds and conducted fraud with BBB and filed a lawsuit against Allen for fraud conversion that he later withdrawn. It said Lonzo's defamatory statement was then picked up by numerous news outlets who republished the story. Millions of individuals read the ESPN report, read the defamatory statement, and or watched television reports about the defamatory statement and believed it to be true. It said Lonzo was not authorized to access BBB bank accounts. It says, yet he did so anyways to transfer money to himself and to the detriment of the company of its members. It says that y'all hit that like button as y'all come on in and subscribe to the channel. It says that Humble, who was supposed to be Lonzo's financial advisor and owner of LLFG, showed and gave Lonzo access to BBB accounts and financial statements. Humble advised Lonzo to go to the bank with the documents with both Lonzo and Humble knew were fraudulent, and thereby conspired with Lonzo to commit fraud, abuse his trust, and breach his whatever duty as a licensed certified financial planner. It said Humble further instructed Lonzo to contact ESPN to fabricate a story as retaliation for being fired for Allen for not doing his job as Lonzo's certified financial planner and providing poor accounting services to Big Baller Brand. These false allegations were furthered by Humble in interviews with the New York Times and Washington Post to build his image and enrich himself in light of his fraudulent scheme with Lonzo, and accused Allen of stealing $1.5 million in cash from Big Baller Brand and Lonzo's personal accounts without conducting any audit and accounting. It said Lonzo's fraudulent conduct and allegations aided by Humble and LLFG have severely damaged Allen's business relationships, his reputation in general, and have caused him to suffer substantial financial, physical, and emotional damages. Man, oh man, oh man. And this thing goes on. And I mean, it goes deep, man. It goes deep. And listen, this is a $30 million lawsuit. This guy is suing Lonzo for $30 million. And if you guys saw this lawsuit, and listen, I am opening the platform to the brother Alan Foster to come on and do a live interview and give his side of this entire situation. And if LeVar Ball, Lonzo Ball, or Humble want to come on after him and give their side, we'll be fair. We'll be fair. But I believe in fairness. I believe that both sides should be able to get a story. You understand? So I will be opening the platform to Mr. Foster and to Lonzo Ball if he wants to come, or his financial advisor, and speak on his behalf. Because this lawsuit is out here now. This lawsuit has been filed. This lawsuit has been, and I'm looking at paperwork that says Exhibit 1. Exhibit 1 is a proposed terms to Ball Sports Group. Also, there's an Exhibit 2. Exhibit 1 at the end has signatures from LeVar Ball, Tina Ball, and Alan Foster, allegedly. Exhibit 2 is basically a consultant agreement for the show Ball in the Family. I think that was a show that that Lonzo had, that the family had, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's a show that the family had, the Ball family, Ball in the Family. I don't know if it was Lonzo or LeVar, one of those two. You understand what I'm saying? Man, this is crazy, bro. I'm looking at this, man. And like I said, I'm just looking at different paperwork here that I'm seeing, man. And so I don't know, if this can be settled between those two outside of court. Maybe they can get together and have a conversation, and settle this outside of court. Maybe not, Alan Foster has filed a lawsuit and is seeking $30 million in damages. $30 million in damages from the Ball family. So like I said, the platform is open for Lonzo to come on, and also his financial advisor. And like I said, I'm going to try to have Alan Foster come on, and his advisor, Alan Foster, come on as well and explain his side of the story. I want Alan Foster to come on and give his side, and I want Lonzo to be able to come on and give his side as well. So you both have, you know, it doesn't seem like you're trying to be one side or another, because I believe both sides should be able to say it, because I've seen people say one thing about one and one thing about the other, and I don't think that it's right. Shout out to Peachy, my girl Peachy Brown. Salute to you. I see you in the building. And so, like I said, man, Lonzo been sued for $30 million. It was just filed the other day in California in the court. You guys can go look up the number right here, the lawsuit number, the paperwork. It's right there, man. As this is gonna get serious now. Lonzo, you know, like I said, you guys know he plays for the Chicago Bulls. He's had injury situations going on. You know, he has injury situations going on. And it's just one of those things, man, where he didn't play last year. They're saying he might be out all of this year. This is a crazy situation, man. Crazy situation, man. Hopefully you guys will hit the like button, man. Again, I am going to try to set up an interview with both sides. I want Alan to come in and explain his whole story, so he has a fair opportunity to give his side of all of this, because I believe he deserves that, and I believe that Lonzo and his team deserve that as well, because I do see that, you know, in the past, some people have taken different sides without really hearing both sides, and I think that is not right, because you know, if you don't hear both sides of the story. And so, you know, Alan, I'm pretty sure he's going to have his side from, you know, how he feels like things have happened from him and the Ball family and Lonzo Ball from the beginning up until now. And I'm pretty sure the other side are going to have their side. And then it's for a judge in the court of law to decide on the lawsuit. And then you guys, from listening to the interview, can decide here on YouTube on what you guys thinking around the world. You guys that are going to listen to this video, man. Again, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video, man. $30 million lawsuit, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And hopefully, you know, I'm just going to tell you guys, man, we can get to a resolution. Again, I will, you know what, matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to try to get, so Lonzo, you guys can hit me up, Lonzo. Y'all already know how to get in contact with me. Ain't hard to find. I'm going to try to have this guy on your screen right here, Alan Foster. I'm going to try to have him on the show live this weekend or early next week. I'm going to try to have him on live on the show to give his entire side. And I know he has a story to tell as far as just his side of this. And I know Lonzo and them have a story to tell as far as their side. But I will say this. You have seen Alan in those pictures. If you go back and look at the big baller brand pictures and stuff, he was in these pictures and stuff like that. So it's not like this is a guy who just came out of the blue and he was nowhere around. This was a guy that you have seen around. You know what I'm saying? So for anybody who thinks this is a dude that just came around, it's not it. That's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy who really been around, who you've really seen in them circles. So, you know, again, man, you know, I believe in fairness, man. I believe in giving a man an opportunity to tell his side of the story, man. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that represents my side of the story. I'm just reporting the news. I'm just reporting the news. Because, see, it's going to be people that say, oh, man, no. I'm reporting the news. Man just filed a $30 million lawsuit against Lonzo Ball. You understand what I'm saying? And the paperwork is right here on your screen. And it's 43 pages of documents. I'm sitting here looking at it right now. Right now. And you guys can look it up yourselves. You can go look it up yourselves. Go look up the lawsuit yourselves. Y'all don't believe me. So, I mean, share this video, man. Like the channel. Share the video. Subscribe. You know, this guy saying that he, you know, he was done wrong is what he's saying. He's saying he was done wrong, man. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that. That's why I feel like, you know, after both sides, if I can get both sides on, you know, and I will open my sides, open my lines to the Balls as well, the Ball family. I'm gonna do that as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be a hater in this situation on either side. You know, but I do think that both sides should be able to explain their story, man. I don't believe that only one side can get their story and the other side shouldn't explain their story. Because sometimes y'all only hear from the famous side, y'all don't hear from the other side. You know, so I do believe that Alan Foster should have his side. I believe that the Ball family should have their side. Lonzo Ball and the other gentleman that's being sued, his financial advisor. And I'm pretty sure, you know, this story goes deep, man. This story goes deep, man. This man saying that he's been helping Lonzo since Lonzo was at UCLA. He's saying he's been helping Lonzo since Lonzo was at UCLA University, giving him money and stuff. So when I talk to him, I'm gonna ask him about all that. When I talk to Alan Foster, I'm gonna do a live interview with him. I'm gonna talk to him about all this. I'm gonna ask him about everything. So you guys, you know, don't make sure that y'all don't miss that interview, because I'm gonna hit him and I'm gonna try to get Lonzo on them on it. I don't know if Lonzo and them are gonna be open to it, but I'm gonna try to see. The invitation is open. I ain't hard to find. Y'all know how to hit me. Y'all know my email. So let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Share this video, man. Y'all support the channel. Share this video, man, and ring that bell, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. $30 million lawsuit, man. And Lonzo, forget the injury. Lonzo's NBA career is in peril right now. His NBA basketball career is on the line with these injuries. So, and I don't even know what type of money he making in his contract right now. But his career is on the line. Now, his brother just got that big contract, so he going to be set for life. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Lonzo, you know, as I said before, man, the sad part is well, I ain't going to say that. I'm just going to leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? But you guys definitely let me know what y'all think about this article, man, and about this news I just dropped to y'all, man, about this lawsuit. Like, share, subscribe, man. Let's get those likes up, man. We should have over 1,000 likes by the time this video has boosted up into the algorithm, man. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.